It's the International Soccer Preview. We are Soccer Files Canada. Welcome to our continuation of Series 19. This one looking at the players of the 2023 Asian Cup. This episode is part 2 on the players of Uzbekistan. Final selections and starter predictions. Here we go. And we're going to finish with the Spotlight Review, where we try to name the starting lineup. It's going to be a bit tough up at the top, but let's see. So manager Shreko Katanec, we'll consider him a starter, and we'll give some of the numbers of the players that may help you kind of associate with them when you see them on the field. So especially of the players that we're sure who are going to start. So goalkeeper Uktir Yusupov, we are sure he will be a starter. In central defence, if we had been asked at the end of part 1 who it was going to be, we would have confidently said Umar Eshmuradov. However, he only started one of their 3 games since. That's 2 World Cup qualifiers. Well, 1 friendly. They actually played 2 friendlies, but we don't have good information on the second of those. So we're really looking at 3 games. He only started one of the 3 in central defence, although he did start one in the midfield. So that made us a little less confident that he would be a starter. It was Rostam Ashmuratov starting all 3 and Husnedin Alikulov starting 2. So we're going to put them in what we think will be our best guess is a rotation of the 3 of them there. And sometimes they do play a 3-man defense, but we do see some other players coming into it. So we're not fully confident. We put them in light blue there. Left back, we're a bit more confident about. Actually, we had it evenly shared between 2 candidates. One was number 4, Safayev, and the other was Narulayev. And at the end of part 1, we thought it would be kind of pretty evenly shared between them in a rotation. However, Safayev started both World Cup qualifiers, so now we kind of give him the edge in that starting position. So we're hedging a bit here, and I know it. At the right back position, we are quite confident that it will be Koji Akbar Alijonov at the right back, and we're putting that in green, putting our full weight behind that prediction. And even more strongly, we saw the central midfield was weak, so there's not a lot of candidates to choose from. So number 7, Otabek Shukurov, and number 9, Odil John Hamrabekov, we're quite certain will be starters there. On the left wing, the new captain, Jaloluddin Mashirap. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this name. I'm very familiar with the player, Masharapov. We're still going to put as the starter, even though he only started one of the last 3 games. We don't think his position is under threat. However, it gets quite fuzzy from here on in because we really have no candidates to put forward. On the right wing, we had 3 different starters over the last 3 games, and even more unsettled, it was attacking midfielders playing 2 of them. So we could potentially nominate an attacking midfielder, which I'll come back to, but certainly neither of the right backs, neither of the right wingers look like starters here. In the attacking midfield, they do sometimes use a central attacking midfielder, but truth be told, the players coded as attacking midfielders tend to play as wingers, or more accurately, left attacking and right attacking midfielders. So I guess they are attacking midfielders, but they're on the side. So this is where we could nominate Aziz Bektur, Turgenboev, Austin Uranov, or Jamshid Iksandarov. However, none of them have started more than half of the games. In fact, they've all started only about a third of the games. Iksandarov only 3, Um, since he came back to the squad. So none of them look like starters to us, but we know they're going to have to probably use these players because they have to put 11 players on the field. Of course, for forwards, we definitely would have said Eldar Shomurodov as a starter, but now that he is out injured, it's probably going to be um, Abdikolikov, but again, he hasn't really started enough to convince us that he's a starter. He only started 2 of 12 games after returning from a 2-year absence. It may actually be the kind of returning veteran Igor Sergeyev, because he did start the last 2 games that we looked at, and I'm just going to take another look. Actually, it was Shomurodov for the 2 World Cup qualifiers, so they lost him very suddenly, and then it was Abdikolikov who started the one of the friendlies that we have information for. So very much up in the air. I suppose we should put these 2 on in blue, because it's kind of got to be one of them, and we could use the same logic for the central midfielders too. But again, kind of hard to predict, and we'll really have to wait to game 1 to see what they do. Well, that's our best shot at it, the Spotlight Review. We'd like to thank Naver Avichan and Pixabay for the wonderful music you hear in this mediacast. The title is called Arabic Trap.